So good morning, everyone. Welcome to our next session. I'm very glad to be joined by Yaron Per from ComTainer. It's a very interesting startup that I was introduced to by our friend Konstantin in Bulgaria, who was in touch with them first. And there's a very exciting collaboration tool on LCL consolidation, which I was quite intrigued by, and I think there might be quite some merit for members. So over to Yaron to explain it a bit, and I'll be back for a small Q&A with him afterwards. Thank you, Yaron.
Thank you, Ruben. Thank you for having us. After 20 years in this industry and showing the inefficiency on the consolidation process, we decided to open ComTainer. ComTainer platform is giving a smart consolidation platform that giving efficiency and giving communication to all participate in the consolidation process by solving the problem of getting quotes and giving communication with the agent and your customers. You can see the website here, and now I will show you one of our main features, that is the smart consolidation process, how it's working from the client's view and the consolidator view. So this screen is the customer is getting into the system. He's putting the details one he wants to get a quote from where to where, the dimension of the cargo, and after putting everything, is pushing to get a quote. Now the system is looking for a empty space container, and what is receiving what you see here is a real container that the consolidator open in the system with the date when it's departure and arrival. And this is after checking that there is space in the container. What you see also in the quote, there is a validity, and you see the quote is not a default quote. This is a specific rate that you are giving to your customers, and you can give as much rates as you want, because we can build a lot of ratios, and by this you can give specific quote to each customer of you for the LCL, and of course we are giving other options also for FCL. After the customer getting the quote, you can see the specific what is a forwarder. You can see the specification of the cost. What left to him is to push the book cargo, put his details, and it's create in the consolidator. It will create a space and open a cargo in the consolidator screen. Now I want to show you the consolidator screen view. This is the consolidator view of screen. This is when it's getting to the system, it can see each container optimization way. So this cargo that I just show how it's booked. This is a 3 pallets that I just show. You can see it in the container. You can of course change. You see the which shipping line it's shipping, where it's coming to which place. You can see, you can change everything. You can change the dimensions after cargo arrives to warehouse, change the status to an end. Everything is connected to your agents in the destination port. So this tool is really giving you a door-to-door solution from the ordering of the cargo until cargo arrives to destination, because it's connecting all the parties in this in the consolidation process. After everything is done, I want to show you how it's showing when the container is full. This is a full container of consolidation. You can see all the customers and shippers in the list. You can export to PDF to show to your agent. You can issue bill of lading. You can show the profit and expenses of the container. You can then, after closing container, where you are sending, pushing gear, and everything is consolidated and sending an on-end to your agents. And once it's sailed, you change optimizing pre-alert. And of course, when you're pushing gear, you can send to your warehouse step by step to show to the warehouse guys how to optimize the container. This tool, from my experience, as I said, 20 years in the market, in the industry, I was specialized in consolidation. And what from our customers that are already using the system, they are saving something like 5% from the total containers, at least 5% of the total container they're using for the consolidation every month, and saving a lot of time in the back office because the customer is getting the quote automatically online. And of course, all the procedure with communication with your agents and customers is online, saving tons of time to get quotes and optimize the consolidation. We are giving 60 days to the participants in this to the participate in order, and also 10% after the 60 days of trial. And of course, if any questions, you can connect us, and we can show you more features. Like we are giving this is only one tool, as I said, one feature, and we are giving a lot of other features like rate management tools that you can give to FCL and LCL 24/7 quotes to your customers, manage all your rates and tariffs in our system, and by this saving tons of time in the back office, and saving you can issue at least more than 20% more quotes to your customer than you're doing today. Any question?
Thank you, Yaron. Very, very, very nice overview, a bit of what the system looks like, and I'm really, really intrigued by it still. Of course, I also love console boxes that have 42 house bill of ladings in there. That is a very, very nice one example that you picked there. But anyway, I mean, we talk a lot when we talk about consolidation. We talk often that nowadays it's not really about me doing my part, my agent doing his part. It's really about building the box together. And what I like about the tool is that you really have this kind of correspondence. You actually work in one system around the box. If we think about today building a box together, how many emails fly for and back between each other with bookings, with details, and so on. The communication cost of this, and also the visibility. Hey, how much do we actually have for next week, for the week after, and so on. It's certainly a very, very interesting part. Can you also maybe elaborate a bit on what we said earlier, was a bit that there is also a component for more dynamic pricing, that I can see, hey, how far am I? Can I adjust pricing internally between me and my partner and things like that?
Yes, of course. I can show you 1 second. I will show you. Yeah. Of course, I want to add for what you said before about the consolidation, that our vision is to do like a network once the system is open. 1 second, that the consolidator don't need to use anything in the consolidation process. Everything is one-stop shop in our system with all his agent and all his suppliers. So really there, but I will show you now how it's looking, quote, how it's managing the rate management tools. 1 second. I will show you how it's looking. So the customer is getting, if he wants now, this is, as I said, everything in the system. He can manage, as I said, there is a lot of tariffs he can put, which currency, and he can put here the quote. And here you can send, you can get all the, you can see the cost is selling, and what left is to put the detail of the customer, and it's creating a PDF only to send a quote, and it's creating a PDF with your logos and everything. In as you see, less than 1 minute, you can send a quote to the customer. And of course, if you want, you can, if the quote is, and if you are giving to your customer a user and password, you can get it, as I showed you before, 24/7 quotes for LCL and FCL quotes, and you can decide from different quotes and everything. So really, everything is in the system. It's a rate management tool that the forwarder can manage all his LCL and FCL quotes, send ad hoc quotes, or to send or to give to your customer 24/7 quotes.
Exciting. Okay, thanks. Can you maybe also quickly show how the operational part looks? I mean, if I share the load plan with my warehouse or whatever, what you get out of there for them?
Yes, of course.
Sorry, I'm chasing you through the system.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Okay. 1 second, I will share the other screen. So once you push here, export to PDF. You can see here. 1 second. So you can see here how it's looking. You see this? Oh, okay. You can see here the step by step. The warehouse, you can see the step by step of each step of the container. Really, from the one top until the end. And of course, you can.
You have a very clear storage plan then, yeah, perfect.
Yeah. So really, you can see it and manage and sending it as a PDF to the warehouse. You can show it in his mobile. No need to go to a computer. Everything in the mobile, so we can go to the container and loading it as per our system.
Okay, perfect. So collaboration and load planning included. Very interesting tool, I think, and certainly for our consolidating members, an interesting part to look at. I mean, we discussed a bit before once that there might be some kind of integration also of the receiving at the warehouse. When measures change and so on, they can be directly amended in the system, and then will of course reflect for the planning.
Yes, when you push here, 1 second. When you push here, 1 second. When you push here, you can see the dimensions here of the cargoes. And once, 1 second. Once you push here and change to unstackable or change the dimensions, it automatically will send to the customer. It will send to the customer everything. It will send the change of dimension, change the quote. To the agent, update if he wants, of course. This is a consolidator decision. If he wants, he needs to decide if he wants to send to the agent automatically. Will get an email and update in the system automatically. Will show it will show the container different how it's changing the container. And of course, if he wants to change the status, he can change also the status to which status, and it's showing automatically. Will send an email to the customer and to the agent. With a change of status, you don't need to send another email. Everything, once you update here, it's automatically updating all the parties that evolve.
But there is also an option to include this kind of status updates by API and into my ERP system.
Yes, of course. Everything we are giving option. This depends on you, that we can give an option, no extra charge to connect with API to your system.
Perfect. So yeah. Okay. No, I think thanks a lot. For me, it's very clear. I hope for the members joining us today as well. And I would recommend everybody else to just reach out to you. And I mean, you have an account on the one-to-one platform as well, so people can book one-to-one meetings with you, ask for more details. Yes. Of course, on our one-to-one platform, we cannot really do demos. It's just a discussion tool. You cannot share files there. But I mean, of course, also after the conference, you guys can set up something together and then move forward from there. I think the free trial is a good option to try things out, and I like the kind of approach to just give partners a better opportunity to build a box together. Because sorry, go ahead.
I want to add that about the free trial. We are giving also the option to upload all the data ourselves without any charge.
Okay.
And we know this problem is really something that is the backbone of the system, because not system in the industry, the data entry, we are giving in after 1 or 2 days, everything is uploaded to the system, and you can start selling in after a couple of days to your customers in the system, sending quotes and saving a lot of back office and planning of the containers. So I'm really, from my experience and our customer experience that already using the system, because I'm coming from the industry, as I said, I'm sure that it will save you after a couple of weeks, save you a lot of money on the quotes in the back office, and of course in the managing of the consolidation. That it's also a costly procedure, because the warehouse guys are not always giving the best, have human errors, and this will save the time to manage the container and optimize all the procedure.
Definitely. Okay. Yaron, at this stage, thank you very much for joining us. As said, people can reach out to you afterwards, and good luck moving forward with the system. And I think there's definitely something exciting there. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, Ruben, and thank you for everybody.